What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be going through the top 5 games coming out before 2020. Now some of these games may be on console and PC, but they are coming out before 2020, or should I say scheduled to come out before 2020. If you do have any other games that I haven't mentioned in this video, leave them in the comments down below. Maybe I'll know about the game, maybe I won't. If you could do me a favour, leave a like and a subscription, I'd really appreciate that, and I'll see you in a second. So the first game we're going to be speaking about is Rust. Now you probably all know and love Rust for its survival genre, where you can chop down a tree, you can get a kid scream at you, and you can get fragged by some toxic plants, but we all love the game called Rust. Now soon, First Punch have released that they do want to be releasing the game on console, so that's going to be something pretty epic and cool, as many people will play this. Now the recent peak of the game is 65k, that's in 24 hours, and the all-time peak is 125k. Now if you think about most games, on PC especially, they don't really reach that. Like DayZ was 45k, and Rust is doing its bits. Now if you don't already know what Rust is, basically Rust is where you would spawn in, you'd use your rock to get some wood, then you'd get a stone pickaxe, then you'd pick some hemp, you'd craft some clothes and make a bag, craft a bow, craft some arrows, and then find some food, then raid a base. But it's an amazing game, and Rust is one of them games where you can do what you want. There's no rules on the game, apart from maybe the server might have some rules, but there's no rules, and there's actually no real end goal. You can do what you want. It's an open world survival game, and I do love games like that, hence why I do play DayZ. Now as you may know, we've all seen the new pictures of the PS4 and the new Xbox, but the question is Rust going to go on the old series, so the PS4 and the Xbox One, or are they actually going to wait to release it until the PS5 and the Xbox? Now unfortunately I currently don't know, and I can't find out if there is a release date for the Xbox and the PS5, so I'm going to take that as there is no release date currently. Now recently Gary Newman, the guy who originally created Gary's Mod and Rust, basically the main guy of Facebook, tweeted something out saying, "We are 3 weeks away from being in the news." So does that mean in 3 weeks that the console beta for Rust is coming out? He tweeted this on the 7th of June, so it wasn't too long ago. Who knows? Do I think Rust on console will change? Yes, I do. I feel like there'll be a PC community and then there'll be a console community. I feel like it'd be hard to actually merge them two communities together. Console players are a lot different compared to PC players. Let me know if you agree on that. That's what I think. Anyway, that's enough on Rust. We all love it, but we're going to leave it and we're going to move on to the next game. Now the next survival game we're going to be talking about is Dead Matter. Now Dead Matter doesn't have that many developers as a game, let's say like Rust does. It's not a big company, it made over 500k in its Indiegogo. But are they going to make Dead Matter epic? Is it going to be better than DayZ? Is it going to be better than Rust? Is it going to be better than these games that we already have, or have something different to these other games? Now there is a lot of people that support Dead Matter, but there's also a lot of people that are against this game. Now the map Dead Matter are going to be using, I don't think it looks the best, but it looks alright. I do like the detail on the weapons, though I feel like they've put some good time into them. I can put some few pictures up of the map right now, and I just don't think it's it. It suits survival, yes, but there's just a lot of openness and a lot of lack of detail. Now, there's quite a few survival things. There is like barricades, there's spike strips that you can drive over and they actually pop your tires. You can shoot out of cars, and I feel like this is pretty cool. Now, unfortunately for you console gamers out there, this won't be coming out on console at its first release. It's going to be coming out on PC. Now enough of Dead Matter, let's move over to a new game, Icarus, created by Dean Hall and his development team. Now, if you don't know who Dean Hall is, basically he made DayZ, the DayZ mod, and then he was also working on the DayZ standalone project until he left Bohemia Active a few years ago. Now, he does have his own company, Rocketworks, and he's been working on this game for quite a while. Now, if you don't know what this game is, basically it's a space sort of survival game. I don't think I've ever seen something like this. I've never played something like this anyway, where it's like a place, a world, but you're actually up in the sky, and as you can see, you know, you're whacking a tree here. We're going to be building a base. It's got a Rust vibe in it, I feel like. As you can see here, this is somewhat like the Rust base building system in some ways. You can also like get bow and arrows. There's going to be weapons. You've got to wear spacesuits. I don't know a lot about this game, but I do think I'm going to be playing it. Now, for you guys that don't have a lot of P's, you don't have a lot of that money, this game is going to be free to play, so that's going to be good. It's only on PC, from what I know at the moment. Maybe in the future it will be going to console. Icarus is going to have single player and multiplayer. I don't know if it's going to have VoIP, or where you can speak to people like in DayZ and Rust in that way, or like Fortnite where you speak to just maybe your group in a certain way. I hope that they have VoIP like DayZ and Rust, where you can just run up to people and talk to them like that. I do like games that have VoIP like that, because you've got some good interactions. I feel like if this also allows modding this game, then people will be able to make extra things out of it. Maybe space roleplay. That sounds fun. Now, unfortunately, there's no planned release date, but I'd say maybe end of 2020. It looks like it is possible that this game could be released at the end of 2020 or 2021. Do I think it'll be released in 22? Hopefully not, as some other games will be out by then that I really want to play. Well, let's move on now from Icarus to the next game. Now, the next game is Away the Survival series, and basically what this game is an indie action adventure video game. And it's basically you're the animal and you've got to survive other animals attacking you, if I've got that correct. It's going to be releasing in 2020 towards the end. And I think that this game is more for kids in a way. It's more for the lower age group, because I don't think I'm going to be playing this game. It's going to be coming on PS4, Xbox and Windows. But I don't think it is it for me, Chief. But for you guys that do like being an animal and do like maybe surviving as a snake and attacking other people, it's for you. There is currently no price for this game, which is a shame, but I feel like it's good. I know some of my younger family members would love to play this game. Now, unfortunately, there's not much actual information released by this game and published to the public, which is a shame, and I can't really tell you much more about this game other than you can control an animal and it's basically like BBC Earth. The next game we're going to be speaking about is Dead Island 2. Now, what Dead Island 2 is, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a survival horror game where there's a lot of action, there's a lot of things for you to do. Now, this is going to be coming out on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and it's basically the sequel to the previous one, which was released in 2001. Now, this game's actually built on Unreal Engine, and as we know, a lot of good games have come from Unreal Engine in the past. The publisher is Deep Silver, and they made Dead Island 1, which was pretty epic. Now, there is no release date currently for Dead Island 2, and no one really knows when it's going to be made. There was a trailer released from E3 from 2014 for this game, so they've been working on it for 6 years, is it? That's quite a long time, so we should expect a lot from this game. Now, there's a lot of things going around recently that someone's released an actual working version of Dead Island 2. I'm not too sure if this is like a epic scam and people are doing this like they, you know, when they do it with GTA 6 and like, whoa, GTA 6 is coming out. Maybe that's the same what they're doing for this game. They show a few pictures, but I'm not too sure. Now, one of the key points of this game, especially with number 1, is that it was a first-person game and there were so many things that you could do with the melee side. Like, you could punch, you could throw things like knives, all that different stuff, and that was somewhat new in 2011. You didn't really see that a lot, especially with survival games. Now, no one really knows where Dead Island 2 is coming out. people are quite skeptical. They don't think it's going to be coming out because the other game companies that have been working with this company have released other games, so they've either just forgot about this game or they're just not too keen on it. Now, people are thinking that it's going to release by the end of 2020, but they've not really spoke about this game. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments down below, but I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you. Please leave a like and a subscription. If I've missed out any games that you think deserve to be on this list, please do let me know in the comments down below. Leave a subscription and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.